everyone, Stephanie back with you this month to share a look at my June Project Life album. I am creating quite a collection of little books. I really love this process, as I mentioned before. It's fun just to try something different and kind of use the supplies in a new way every month. Not to mention getting all of my pictures off of my camera and my phone. So I've done a pretty good job of printing almost every picture in some form, maybe a collage or something like that this year, which is much better than the previous years. There's always been quite a number of pictures that are left on my computer or whatnot. So I'm going to share a look at my June album. And before I get started, I was just going to talk to you about the size. So this month I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to keep it super simple. It's summertime, my kids are out of school, and I knew that we were just going to all be busy. So I decided to go with a 4x6 size. So like a 4x6 portrait size, vertical. And kind of the main reason for doing this is that I print all of my photos on 4x6 photo paper, or the majority of my photos on 4x6 photo paper. So this is the photo paper I use. It's a pack of 100 that I order from Amazon. And it's Ilford Gallery Prestigious Smooth Pearl. So they come 4x6 size, so I don't have to trim down any pictures, and I just load my pictures on my computer or print from my phone, print them through here on my home printer, and punch holes, add them, back to back, whatever, and they are done. So it makes the process super simple. Another reason is because the journaling cards, most journaling cards are either 4x6 or 3x4 inches, and it just made it super simple, not have to trim a lot, not have to cut a lot. Everything was kind of ready to just put together after I printed my photos and got everything ready. So I'm going to just walk you through my June album. I just used a little bit of ribbon to tie this one shut. As you can see, it is pretty chunky already. This is kind of the first maybe 3 weeks of June. The last days of June aren't in here yet, so I probably have like 10 or 11 more days to add. But for this album, I kept everything pretty much 4x6 size with a couple smaller sizes, as you'll see inside. For the cover, I used some of the acrylic alpha. These are Maggie Holmes Confetti acrylic alpha that were part of the Galileo kit at Studio Calico. So I just trimmed them down a little bit, as you can see, and then sewed them onto a piece of transparency just for my cover there. And then I added a piece of chipboard just to give it a little bit of stability, make it a little sturdier. As you'll see throughout this book, I used mostly pictures and journaling cards. I did not use any page protectors. I realized when I was all done, I just basically took my cards and did them back to back with my photos and just kept going in that process until I had all my printed photos added to the book. So this one is sans page protectors. So I started with a journaling card there. I just typed 2015 under that June flag. This is from the Maggie Holmes mini book kit. I just trimmed off a little of this large tag here to make it 4x6 size, and typed my journaling and did a little summer stamp down at the bottom. Most of my photos I printed, like I said, on the 4x6 photo paper, and usually I leave a white border, but these I just wanted to try it with kind of borderless print to see if I like that. So just something a little bit different. I like trying something different every month. More photos and stamps. This is just 2 journaling cards that I adhered back to back, and then I kind of sewed them together with my photo and a paper clip there. There's the back of the other journaling card, some typing, and then a couple of our summer photos to go along with the journaling card. Another journaling card here, and the photo, and then this one has a photo adhered to it. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that my Project Life videos, you know that I love full page spread photos. So this is another example. And basically I printed this on 2 4x6 pieces of photo paper, and to do that I created in Photoshop a canvas that was 6 inches by 8 inches, and then I dropped my photo onto there, and then I took my crop tool and I cropped the left side of my photo at 4x6 inches, saved that, and then I undid that change, and then I cropped the right side at 4x6 inches and saved that, and then I printed them. And then when I put them in my book, I just made sure that they were facing each other. So I punched my holes on the right side, and then it looks like a double page photo spread. Back that one with the journaling card and some typing and a little bit of alpha there. This is a 3x4 journaling card from the Galileo Project Life Kit, and I backed it with another journaling card, and instead of keeping it like a center page in between the two, I just punched a hole a little bit higher up and kind of left it free floating in between these two pages. Just some tickets and kind of a photo booth photo strip from the concert that we went to. Memorabilia and some journaling on a tag. This is from Maggie Holmes' Confetti collection, and it's part of her Maggie Holmes mini album kit. So I just punched holes in the top and the bottom, just added that right in the middle. A couple more photos, journaling cards. Some of the journaling cards that had super cool sayings on them I liked. I printed this on a 4x6, but I just made it square and kind of printed it right in the middle and trimmed it out that way. Just add a little bit different variety of size photos in the album. This here is similar to a full page photo. It is just a poster that I found on Pinterest, and I printed it off on just a piece of cardstock. And then when I trimmed it out, I just trimmed it at 6 by 8 inches. Cut off some of the top and bottom, which was fine. And then I just trimmed it down the middle to make it 2 4x6s. So that was just a full, kind of a full page quote right there. Just something different this month. More photos and journaling cards. I used a lot of the tags, type my journaling and date, stamp, stuff like that on there. More photos and just some cards from my daughter's kindergarten teachers. I added in there. And then this is an envelope that includes a couple more photos and a kindergarten graduation little booklet there. So it was a little bit too large for the 4x6 size, so I just folded it in half and popped it right in that envelope with a few other graduation photos. More photos here. Another full page photo. And I did this in the exact same way as the other one that I said earlier. And across the middle, I just added some alpha to spell a little title right there in the middle. More photos, and this is a little note that my daughter wrote. It was on a full little sheet of paper there, but I trimmed it out and then just punched holes in it so you can see the whole thing when you fold it open that way. Just more everyday photos, all the little extra photos that end up on my camera. This is one of the transparencies that was part of the embellishment kit. I just sewed a photo right onto there and used a little paper clip to add a little bit of color on that photo. Another little photo. This one is 4 by 4 inches, I think. I printed on a 4x6, and then I just added the journaling card with some journaling on the back, just to keep it super simple, but a little bit different in the album. Good old Anthropology sends the best little birthday cards. Too fun to not add to the album. Another 4x6 photo, or 6 by 8 photo that I cut in half to make 2 4x6 photos, a full page photo there. And I think the rest is pretty much journaling cards and photos like it's been. I told you I kept it super simple this month. One of the birthday card journaling cards that Tina Asmus created. I love these little animals here. And then another one there. Smaller photo here with a little bit of number thickers right there. And these are kind of the last couple little days. Just a couple little photos. This is about as far as I've gotten in the month of June so far. But as you can see, I kept it super simple. It's almost, now that I'm saying this out loud, it seems crazy to actually show a video of it because it's so easy. If you have extra journaling cards, just punch holes in them and then add in all the extra little bits and pieces. And I'm just going to keep adding in the extra little pieces of June and printing my photos at the 4x6 size and popping them in my album. This album has been super simple to create, and it's super fun and it's super doable, especially around summertime when everything is crazy. So that's kind of a look at June. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for letting me share this incredibly easy album. and I hope that you will create your own little June album or summer album. It would be great for not just the month of June, but any summer activities, your summer bucket list or something like that. But thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions, guys.